And welcome back, everybody. We've been gone a week now? A week? So, hope you're all still here. Hope you're all still paying attention. Me and Kyle went for a little romantic getaway, some would say. Was it romantic, Kyle?
They were fucking atrocious.
Fire alarms!
Yeah.
Getting eaten by beds.
Well, that was you. The couch fell over you somehow.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the physics of that. For a bit of context here, first night we stayed at this place.
So we went to Liverpool Comic Con.
Went to Liverpool Comic Con, yeah.
So.
And we got there. We got moved. So we're supposed to go into a apartment that has a double bed, a single bed, and a couch that turns into a bed kind of thing. So it's to accommodate 4 people because there were 4 of us. Unfortunately, there was a leak, which I call bullshit on that. There probably wasn't. They probably just fucked it up. The place, the guys we stayed with, I don't think it was professional at all because of what I've heard, anyways, with Zara, because she's the one who booked it. Just from the sounds of them, they sound really. They're a bunch of fuckheads, basically. Honestly. Anyways, so we got moved to a different place and a different apartment. Unfortunately, it was only to really accommodate. Like, it felt like it could accommodate 2 people.
It was for 2 people. That definitely.
2 people easily. Maybe a squeeze for a third, but definitely not a 4. So there was a couch. There were 2 couches. Thankfully, there was a double bed. So we had to make do with that. Anyways, so I'm in the double bed with Zara. Callum's on the couch, and Zara's sister's on the other couch in the living room. By the way, Callum had the worst couch ever. It was literally like it was just broken in the middle. I don't even know how it happens. Like, exactly, yeah. So, anyways, we go to sleep,
and that's why we didn't do any videos over the weekend as well, because we was just having a terrible, like, in terms of hotel and being at home, comfort-wise, it was, like, we were going to do a Loki review, but we were fucking shattered.
Like, we barely got through watching it, because obviously we travelled on the day, we got up early. I was up all night from the night prior, because I was playing Spider-Man the night before we went to Liverpool. Callum got up nice and early. He was fine. I was pretty tired.
I took a PlayStation anyway, so...
Yeah, you took it. So, also, that review is coming out tomorrow. Sorry.
And we are going to talk about Loki today.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that Gen V topic down there. That's not... Well, I'm going to talk about last week's episode a little bit, but that's not the main purpose of that topic, so...
So, anyways, we get to Liverpool. It's not the best. Whatever. We're looking forward to Comic-Con. We all go to sleep, getting a nice early night. Getting up nice and early for Comic-Con.
I'm going to put the picture up. I'm going to edit it in roundabout here of what happened.
Do it. And we hear this loud thump. Like, we're like, because the thin walls here, so I thought, what the fuck was that? Thought it might have been something from outside, because we were in the city centre, but I heard Callum go, oh, fuck. Oh, shit, or something like that. I can't remember. We were very tired. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that now? Has Callum fallen out of the couch? He's done it before. When we were younger, when we were in high school, he's fallen out of the couch before. Fuck, it's happened again. I go down. I look down, because for some reason, the living room area was down some steps. And just the couch was flipped over. I'm thinking, where the fuck is Callum? And he's rolled over whilst he was sleeping, but because of
there was no support on the back end of the sofa bed.
Yeah,
it's just gone.
Yeah, like it's just flipped on its back basically, and Callum's just there like just under the quilt.
It's like, don't move me. This is the comfiest I've ever been.
Yeah, and I was like, for fuck, how does the couch fall over you? Like, fair enough, you fall over the couch, but the couch fell over you. And then we were like, all right, funny, whatever. Like, fuck it, let's go back to sleep. Callum's somehow comfy. Let's try go back to sleep. The loudest fucking fire alarm ever goes off then. I don't even know what time this was, by the way.
And so we get up. It was half 2 in the morning. I fell out of bed at
It was quite early when you fell out.
12, I think, or half 12.
Yeah.
And it was half 2.
So the fire alarm went off. We all thought it was something to do with our heating, but I was like, it can't be. Like the fire alarm's not going to go off for the heating were too high. We had the heating very high for some reason. I have no idea why. But I think it was Callum. I felt so sorry for you, mate. You must have had like the worst sleep. So you got up and you were like, fuck it, I'm going to go and see who else's fire alarm's going off. We was all stood there and like, do you think it's just us or do you think it's the whole building? And Callum was just like, out of nowhere, fuck it, I'm going to go look. Fully dressed. Turns out it was the entire building. Some fuckheads, again, got in the lift at 2:30 in the morning, got stuck in the lift somehow, set off the fire alarm in there, and the whole building was woken up by it.
Yeah, guy next to us had kids, and because he walked past me, and I went, fuck it, I'm just going to see what it is. He was just there, coming back, and I went, is it all building? And he went, yes. And I went, are you going off as well? He went, yes, I have the children. So there might not have been his.
So yeah, that's why we didn't. Sorry, a bit of a story time here, but it was a funny, crazy weekend.
Do you know what? I had fun though.
I had fun.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend.
I think we need to just plan it a bit better next time.
I'm getting my own place next time. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I feel like we might do a hotel kind of thing. Just get a hotel room or whatever, and then go for one day at the Comic-Con and spend the other day in Liverpool, just so we can relax a little bit. But it was great. You know, I got to meet. I can't say his name. I feel really bad.
Shamim or something like that. The guy who voices Miles.
Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse movies.
Go on, you might as well show. You take some time and show it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm a hot toy collector, just like Callum. And I was like, I want to get something signed. Zara bought me the signature ticket thing for my birthday. And I have the jacket with me here now. I know it seems so small. I've not actually put it on Miles, my figure, yet. But that's his signature there. It came out much better than I thought. I don't know if you can see it there. So that was signed by him. Really cool. Definitely going to be like the best figure in my collection now.
Still, but yeah, so
I got to meet him. He seemed kind of quiet, and then just a little off topic here. I've forgotten his name again, but he's
next to him.
Yeah.
Gabriel Luna, Tommy from The Last of Us, Ghost Rider and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
We were saying this is a bit of like a Movies and Beyond exclusive.
He is the coolest guy ever, isn't he? Because he were going up and down that line, giving time to everyone. He had a portable speaker on his hip. He was speaking to everyone. He looked so ready for season 2. So ready.
Yes. So he still had the whole hairdo
and mustache.
Mm-hmm. He literally looked like he was like going to film as soon as he would finish there, like his whole attire and everything.
Yeah, obviously when strikes are done, he looks like he's ready as soon as strikes are done.
That's definitely gonna happen.
Apart from like the people who had like the special rooms upstairs, like Jensen Ackles, Helena Bonham Carter, and Misha Collins, is it? I would say Bella Ramsey, who plays Ellie in The Last of Us, she had the biggest queues all weekend. Out of anyone.
She seemed lovely though. She seemed like she was interacting.
Yeah, because there was no getting close to her really, because she had such a big line, and none of your guys' lines were really next to hers. But she was. You could see she was spending a lot of time with everyone, so that's great.
Yeah.
Sorry, they were spending a lot of time with everyone.
I was about to say, I think
don't execute me on that. I'm sorry.
We apologise. It was a great weekend. We definitely wanted to film some content. We wanted to do the Loki review. I was up for it. Callum was.
Oh mate, I was fucking gone.
I was like, I'm not going to pressure you into doing this. It's fine. I'm pretty tired as well. I didn't have a good night's sleep.
The reason we didn't get a Gen V review, that is totally my fault, because I was going to do it on Friday morning, but I was just too into Spider-Man.
Yeah, we was just kind of, whenever we were in the apartment, I was streaming it on my phone, which worked really well. I got quite far through the game. Callum obviously brought his PlayStation to play it. So we've beaten it. We've played it. We'll have our thoughts on it tomorrow. But let's get into the show.
We've talked for 10 minutes now, so we've still got people watching at this point about what's been going on. cheers for sticking with us. That's just what's happened to us. We're movies and beyond, and let's get the
It's
fuck into it.
just a recap of,
Yep.
of why we was away. But yeah, let's get into the first topic then.
4-5 is
I
apparently.
love how you clap, but Callum, you can't hear your claps.
1 minute. Let me look on my mic.
Like literally, I can't.
Comes through on there.
Nice, I can't.
They'll hear it. You won't, because you don't have the clap. But anyway, 4-5 has been greenlit at Marvel Studios. Apparently, another interesting thing is apparently Taika Waititi is not coming back. So we reported a couple months ago that it's like Taika was in talks to come back. Not anymore, apparently. No more Taika. I think you know our thoughts on this. We would have been perfectly happy with Taika coming back. You know, just because of Love and Thunder doesn't mean he shouldn't get another shot at it, because Ragnarok is amazing and by far the best Thor film. But Love and Thunder was just a little bit of a misstep. But then again, me and Kyle both kind of like Love and Thunder, so there's also that aspect to it. So,
I'd say I enjoyed it when I went to go see it in the cinema with you and obviously your work friends.
yeah.
We had a bit of a funny time with it, but overall, as like an MCU movie,
Oh, yeah,
and
I wouldn't say this has got rewatchability for Love and Thunder.
No. Like I felt like the more I watched it, the more I disliked it. It was one of those films. Like I liked it.
It's not a Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi of recent memory. That is the most. I think Shang-Chi might be the most rewatchable MCU film. For me, anyway. Yours is probably Spider-Man No Way Home, but
I'd say they're quite tied up. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's like I see No Way Home just like Endgame, and it's like a very big film. The second part is easily the part you really want to watch, but the
Yeah.
first part is so good as well.
oh,
But with
for
Shang-Chi,
me now, with
great.
like
throughout.
I could chuck on Shang-Chi any time, but if I'm watching Infinity War, Endgame, or No Way Home, I need to plan that shit out. That's like, right, fucking, because I want to make sure I'm watching it all and getting it all in. But yeah, anyway, sorry, we're going off topic again. We don't care though. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We're just here to talk shit. But 4-5, greenlit, Taika Waititi not returning. I would have liked to have seen it, but if he's not, okay. Who do you think could direct 4-5? Not 4-4. Because we always said that you only get to see 4-4 4 times in the cinema 4 times once.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on what route they're going to take with the character.
Well,
They're gonna
Chris
go
Hemsworth's
back
also
to-
come out again lately and said, he's reiterated something he said before, the character needs to be very different from what they've done before. And if
they go back to the whole Norse mythology kind of stuff, then I'd be down for that. I love Norse mythology. I know you absolutely you're all over that sort of thing. I feel like it would please a lot of fans because yeah, we've had Thor and he's been up in Asgard and he's had all like his shiny armor and stuff. But give us a Thor that's kind of gritty. You know, I'd be completely down for a more.
do you know what type of Thor I want?
One.
End of Ragnarok, Infinity War 4. That's the Thor I want. That is prime Thor.
Yeah, I mean,
if I'll go get a hot toy from Mike now.
if I'm honest,
You can see him, he's just above my head.
Yeah, you fucking loser. I would like to see a more serious Thor, but I still would love that lightheartedness. That maybe like he's all serious, but then when he's with his,
You can have a serious Thor, but get him in comedic situations.
yeah,
You know, a lot of Thor's humour comes from not him telling jokes, him being the joke and not getting certain things.
Yeah, like I said, I was really hoping with Thor: Love and Thunder that he'd keep that big brutish Thor and he'd become like, you know, because he just kind of goes back to being, you know, muscly strong Thor again. And I was like, I kind of like to see the big Norse mythology kind of Thor, and that's what I was kind of hoping with Love and Thunder. I didn't think that would happen because the film's called Love and Thunder, but you know, I was kind of hoping that it would at least continue that. With the next Thor movie, like I said, I'm all up for something that's just pure Norse mythology. You know, he's a god. Yes, he's a Norse god. So let's just go into that. Let's go into that sort of thing. Even if I'd be so down for it if it was a movie set um, in the past. I know they attempted to do that with Black Widow. I don't think it really worked that well. But with Thor, I feel like they could do that.
I feel like they could have like flashbacks to, let's be like the original Gore, the God Butcher story, and then all the Thors from different times come together to fight Gore. But you see Thor fighting the same. Well, you see Thor fighting Gore at different points in his life. And you could have a younger Thor before he's an Avenger, take on a villain, and then maybe in the middle and then somewhat further on.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I think this film can just be a great standalone movie by itself, and it could maybe like connect. Maybe he's just telling a story. They've done it before, where it's Iron Man 3 was literally just Tony telling the story to Bruce Banner. It didn't really have any big implications for the MCU as a whole. It was literally just an Iron Man movie. I don't like Iron Man 3 that much, but there's some things I like in it. I feel like they could do that with Thor 5. It's a very by itself movie. It's focusing entirely on Thor. The only implication where it connects to the further MCU is it maybe in the beginning, definitely at the end when they reveal it's just him, telling the story or whatever. I feel like that could work. It would be different. It'd be taking a risk. It might not be the direction that people would want exactly, but just it would do something different for the character.
Yeah.
It would show a different side to this character. Because what else can they do with Thor now? I mean, they're probably going to kill him off in Kang Dynasty.
Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars, I think you get more emotional impact and show they need to do some service towards Kang because he got a major disservice in Quantumania. Now they might be able to, he's just been reintroduced in Loki again, so they might be able to do something there. To really gain that.
Maybe it's like I feel like a great way to do it is like I feel like this for me. This is like my ideal kind of thing with this film. Is the movie starts off big action scene. He's fighting some big villain.
Loses his arm.
Loses his arm straight away, and he's out, and he's telling, he's talking to Mick Korg, or even his technically not, it's not his daughter, because he's not,
Well, that's it. If Taika's out of directing, I don't even think we're going to see Korg in this film.
I think we might see a little bit of him. It's kind of like the Happy situation. I feel like he'll be around. So I feel like he's kind of sat down, his arm, he's just healing it up. He's got nothing to do but tell a story. What better way to do that kind of, him talking about his past is like, why would he just be sat down doing that? Have him, so he's lost his arm. And I feel like that would have been, that's like a perfect setup.
Yeah, no, definitely. Do you think we need Hulk in this film? Because I do love that Thor and Hulk combo.
I do, but we've had that already. I would much rather see Hulk doing his own thing now.
Yes, which I think we'd all like to see.
Yeah, I don't want to retread all ground. Like, we got a great dynamic in Ragnarok with those two characters. Why risk it again and do this pretty much the same thing? And it might turn worse. Could turn out better, but it's pretty good as it is. It's, what's the point? So that's what I'm saying. Give us a really, not gritty Thor movie, just a solely Thor, a very Norse mythology-esque Thor.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm up for a Thor. I think we're both up for any MCU film, really. It's, we're going to talk about some stuff later down the line that's been axed. But, yeah. More good news, Kyle, in the world of the Marvel Cinnamon universe. Now, this broke on the Friday night we was away, but it's Captain America news, so I'm going to talk about it.
I think as well.
We've actually mentioned this before.
Yeah.
That Cap 4 is going to take the release date of Deadpool 3. And it looks like that's happening now. You know, it was only last week though that we were talking that they are determined to hit that release date. Sean Levy saying, as far as I know, we're hitting that release date, and when they get back into production, that is one thing they are putting all their time and effort into. So it just shows what a couple of days difference can make. So Captain America 4 is now on the May 3rd release date of next year, but Deadpool 3 still without one. But Thunderbolts is still on its December.
It's still. I'm looking for, like I said before when we spoke about this before, I don't care what happens to this movie with the time of release. It could come out, it could come out not even next year, maybe like the year after or whatever. I do not care. Let this film have as much time as it needs after the strikes, obviously. If it needs that time to fix itself, maybe it needs, to recoup itself. Give it all the time it needs for it to be what it's going to turn out to be. Because this movie so far, it's going to be amazing. It might turn out to be the worst movie ever. We don't know, but so far, if I had to guess, this is going to be one of the best MCU movies. So let it have all its time it needs. I'm fine with that.
Well, do you think this actually speaks to the quality of Captain America 4 as well? That they're actually willing to move it to that? Because they didn't have to put that there. They could have kept Cap 4 on its release date. So do you think there was like...
Maybe, yeah. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that Cap 4 is going to be amazing. I am looking forward to it.
Don't get me wrong, I love Cap. I love Sam Wilson as Cap, but I would love if this film was the quality of a Civil War or a Winter Soldier. I don't think we're getting that, but I do think we're going to get a good film.
I hope we are. I hope that is the case. If not, Captain America 1, I still think is a pretty good film. I really enjoy it.
Very underrated.
Very underrated, absolutely. I just don't hope it turns out to be a sort of like on the level of Iron Man 3, where it's like, yeah, it's okay, it's passable, like, or even Black Widow. Definitely don't be like that. I hope that it stands out and it's its own thing. But yeah, like I said, I'm willing to wait when it comes to Deadpool. I'll wait as long as we need to.
Would you wait 50 years?
Yeah.
But why?
Be a great film.
But what if it was out and someone said, you need to wait 50 years?
Well, I've no choice, really, in any scenario in this, Callum.
No, but it's out in cinema, but someone says, you've got to wait 50 years, otherwise after you walk out, you're going to get killed. Would you go
then I'd fucking walk straight in.
You'd just look down the barrel of the gun and say...
And I'd never fucking leave, so I can't die.
You'd look into the barrel of the gun and you'd say, let me review. But yeah, Cap 4, kind of showing a bit of confidence in that project. This was a topic on yesterday, but because we was going to do this yesterday, but Kyle's arsehole falling out, so I've actually removed the topic, added some different stuff.
Don't say my arsehole's been falling out. Sounds like a really bad thing. I was sick. I was throwing up. I went out for
right, Kyle. I'm gonna stop you there, Kyle. I'm gonna stop you there.
And I was sick.
No one cares. The word.
You made me sound like I shit myself or something.
You did.
I didn't. No, I didn't. I was throwing up and it was fucking gross. I've only eaten.
But yeah, no. Then moving up, Cap 4 shows a bit of confidence. Something that Marvel never usually does is they have their review embargo 2 weeks, sometimes a month before the film comes out. People are open to review it. The review embargo for the Marvels lifts the day before it comes out. Yeah. This is coming from... We aren't Brie Larson haters. We're not Marvel gone woke. I rather enjoy the first Captain Marvel film, but me and Kyle both love Miss Marvel as a show. So we have been quite looking forward to this film. But that doesn't fill me with confidence.
I think it's going to be one of... Do you know what? I think it's going to be one of those films where we like the characters, we just fucking hate the plot.
Maybe. Or we could love it. You don't know.
We don't know, but just from that bit of information there alone is like,
Yeah.
oh, you said they're showing confidence for Cap, and it's like, whoa, they're showing no confidence for this though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely.
We'll have to wait and see. It could turn out to be one of the best movies ever. Maybe they're on like a,
Like I
you
say,
know,
it's stupid to say, but you don't know. This is very unlikely. But this could be the best MCU film ever. It could be. We don't know because we haven't seen it. But, yeah, who knows? Anyway, a little bit, we're going to go from Wonder Man to Wonder Woman in a bit, but let's start with a Wonder Man. It's, yep, they shot a couple of episodes, and that's it. They're fucking off Wonder Man. They are not continuing. This is something that's never been officially announced from Marvel Studios anyway, so they're kind of in the area here, but like when the strikes come back, actors are back working, this is something that will not be continuing. Obviously, I kind of feel for Yahya Abdul-Mateen in the second year a little bit, but we don't know what it'd have been like as Wonder Man. And this, do you know what? This is, I like, yeah, but this isn't something I was particularly excited for. This looks like another filler project. Obviously, we're talking about Vision Quest getting cancelled. Now, Wonder Man getting cancelled. Ironheart being pushed off 2 years pretty much from when its original release date was. I think we're going to hear that Ironheart's been cancelled pretty soon. And I think they really are cleaning house, and they're just going, look, we're going to stick to the essentials. We're going to get out what's working. Characters that people love.
do you know what I feel like? I know, obviously, Kevin Feige's been producing these as well. You know, he's been attached to it for so long. I feel like he has taken a bit of a break, or he's just not involved as we think when it comes to the shows.
No, when Bob Chapek got involved, the ex-Disney CEO, he said, you know, he took some of Kevin Feige's creative power away from him, and his only mandate was content. Streaming's the future. Disney Plus content. That's what Bob Chapek's mandate was. Bob Iger's come back. You know, he's already said, he says, we've diluted our brand. We need to pull back. We need to make it special again. And I think Kevin Feige's got that full creative control back that he had. So
yeah, because streaming is kind of the future, but at the same time, it's not like movies in cinemas are still making loads of money. Like, look at the people that said movies are going to be dead after the pandemic.
Top Gun Maverick. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Like, yeah, they've had flops, like, you know, Ant-Man Quantumania, but let's be real. If the film turned out to be great, I don't think it would have flopped as hard. You know, The Flash flopped because of so many factors that was against it.
Yeah.
You know, with these films, you've got to take in consideration things outside the movie or things that are attached to the movie. So, you know, movies aren't dead. Streaming isn't the only platform. It's like saying streaming on your mobile device for gaming is like the way forward. It's not. It's just another
avenue.
It's another big thing to be on the side, but you'll still have that main thing of like people going to cinemas, or, you know, like say I did say with the gaming on the streaming. People still want to buy their own hardware for things and play it off of that. Yeah, you could stream it. That's all great, but it's not the same as having your own hardware. And the same with the cinema. Yeah, you could stream it at home, but people like to go out. You know, people like to go for food, go to the cinema, have a nice day out. You know, you don't get the same popcorn as you do at home. So,
do you know what this also shows me though? You know, obviously we reported on Daredevil, that got not cancelled. They're reworking it. That shows me that this story was probably just an unnecessary story, just to introduce a character, to have him in. But Marvel's been so good at introducing characters anyway. Like, just look at it. Sam Wilson in Captain America. They didn't need to make a Falcon spin-up Disney Plus show to introduce him. They put him in, and then look at him now. He is Captain America now. Vision came in Age of Ultron. So, Scarlet Witch came in Age of Ultron. All these, they've been so great at introducing characters in other films. Black Panther came in Civil War. Spider-Man came in Civil War. That's what I think Marvel needs to get back to. It's like, let's not just do a show for a character. Let's introduce them in another property we've got going on, and then we can go forward from there with what we want to do with the character.
Yeah, and with it being a connected universe and a comic book universe, right? That is the perfect thing to do, because it's like then
it doesn't work for everything. You don't need to introduce someone in something for them to, like Shang-Chi, but that wouldn't have worked, clearly.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, you have a universe here. You have that advantage of being able to introduce other characters in someone else's film, and it not like taking over the thing. It'll just be like a nice, oh, that's cool. Kind of like how, I wish there was a bit more just crossovers, a little bit more just with other characters, because you've got the MCU. Why do loads of solo movies? Why not have other characters be a part of the story? You know what I mean? Like kind of like how they did Doctor Strange really well in Thor, Ragnarok. Just add a little part.
Just a little part, which really shows the connectivity of the universes.
The most you get now is literally just in Doctor Strange 2 is they mention Spider-Man just once. Do you know what I mean?
Well, to be fair, though, I think there's a lot of legal trouble with that one. If they got Spider-Man in that, then it would have.
Yeah, I mean, like in all fairness,
contractually obligated appearances.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, as well with that, they have to appear in the Spider-Man movies, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas, like in the MCU Marvel movies, there's no one really interacting with anyone.
Not right now.
Know what I mean?
And I think that's some of the magic that's gone. It's very disconnected right now. Apparently, we are going to start seeing a lot of connection. And connectivity doesn't mean greatness, but I heard it the other day or earlier today but the point we are in the MCU from, let's say, if we was in phase 1, we'd have already had an Avengers film. People would have met up. We just aren't there yet. So, yeah. But no, this is a project that I would have been interested in, but if it has no value, it's not pushing the story forward, this is something I'm happy that they're also getting rid of. But I do want to see a return as Wonder Man, if they can get him in a project, if that character fits somewhere. But maybe then that's not as compelling to him, because maybe he did want to do his own thing. He didn't want to just be a side character, so, yeah. So if this is the case, we would have had 2 people play Wonder Man in the MCU, and then it not come to fruition. Because in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, because I don't know Wonder Man's actual name, but in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Nathan Fillion was playing him, because he's an actor. And there was loads of posters for the Earth scenes of, like, Nathan Fillion doing, like, movie posters, and, like, he would doing... have you seen, like, the Jobs poster where he's like that? For Steve... For, like, one of the Steve Jobs films, and he's like that. They did like, a parody Stark one, and Nathan Fillion's, like, Tony Stark. Like... So... Yeah. Marvel clearing house, which is good. I think maybe, like, we're gonna, maybe next year, but definitely 2025, 2026, 2028, we're gonna see that return to form that Marvel's known for. It's just, will it be too late by then? We'll be there. We know we'll be there. We're the diehard fans, but can they maintain that? Everyone going, it's a Marvel film, it's going to be good. Because that was the thing for a long time. Marvel, it's going to be good. Why not? So, yeah. But, Wonder Woman, Kyle. Isa Gonzalez could possibly be our new Wonder Woman in James Gunn's DCU. This is coming from... Do you want to know what this is coming from? Do you want to know what source this is coming from? James Gunn liked a piece of Wonder Woman art, and then she commented on it going, "This is the one." So she's already been speculated and rumoured to be Wonder Woman anyway before this, but Yeah. She's
I'm
kind of adding logs to the fire here.
I'm gonna say something a bit controversial here.
Say it.
Just a little bit. I love James Gunn is now taking it over and he's basically doing what the MCU has been doing. He's finally getting that down. I'm worried that they're announcing all these people.
Well, he hadn't announced anyone.
No, I know, but I'm like, just take it a movie at a time. That's how the MCU started.
I mean, yeah, but
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Look at the cast for Superman. We've already got a Green Lantern, Hawk Girl. Obviously,
I feel like it's a bit too much.
Mr. Terrific, Superman, Lois Lane.
It might be a bit too much.
I think if anyone could do it, it's James Gunn.
Yes, but it's building a universe. You don't want to jump into it. That's how the DCEU failed. And the DCEU didn't even really do it that much. It kind of did, but it didn't. You know, it jumped straight into storylines, but it didn't give these room to introduce the characters. And I'm hoping that's not going to be the case here, where it's like they're introducing all these characters, but they're going to have stories. I know they're going to do it well.
They're going to have stories, and they're going to need to introduce characters at some point.
They are at some point. Doesn't mean right away, but some point.
No, not right away. Definitely not. But Isa Gonzalez as Wonder Woman. Let's say the news comes out tomorrow, or when the strike's over, it's official. Isa Gonzalez is Wonder Woman in James Gunn's DCU. What do you think to the news?
I don't have a fucking clue what it is.
Baby Driver.
Really? Oh, the one of the robbers.
Yeah.
I can't comment. I remember her in the film a bit. I just remember her going like crazy when she was with. But I don't know.
John Hamm's character, Buddy.
Cool.
Just that scene alone, though, it's because when my buddy sees red, you see nothing. So I think she's great. Obviously, she's been in stuff like Hobbs and Shaw for a little bit. I really think she got a big break when she was in the From Dusk Till Dawn TV show that they did, and she did like Selma Hayek's character from that. So a lot of people like her in that for obvious reasons. But yeah, I think she's a great choice. If they
What are the obvious reasons?
What?
What are the obvious reasons?
Moving on. See if you know, Kyle.
I don't know.
But you don't know. So you don't know how much of a pervert I actually am.
Oh no, I know.
I mean, yeah, you know.
I've seen your history.
Moving on. Well, it's a great choice for Wonder Woman. But something even better.
Oh, he's stuttering.
No, something even.
Don't worry,
something even better.
Fucking dirty little pervert.
No. Well, shit, fuck the show up. Loki! Episode 3. We are... the next episode comes out tomorrow, so this is a bit fucking redundant, but what did you think of Loki episode 3?
I enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it.
Or should we say He Who Remains episode 1? Because this was a Kang episode. You know.
It was. I just it felt a little out of place, but it was still good. It just felt
when
like
when I watched it on the train back. When I watched it on the train back, I really appreciated it more. Because I was so tired that first night we watched it, but then I watched it on the train back again, and I loved it.
Yeah,
just Major's acting alone.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely one I'm gonna rewatch when it's all out. So, you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of week to week episode things. I like it sometimes not so much. With this, I'd rather it just have been dropped all from the start, because it could do that. It feels like it can do that. But I get it. They want people talking about it longer, stuff like that. Still, I just feel like it helped the pacing of the show a little bit, because it has a fast pace. And this, as a slowed down episode, it still has a lot happening, but it's slowed down a bit.
Yeah, no. just some things I did want to point out from this episode. Miss Minutes is a fucking freak. But hell, shit. You know, I kind of feel for, you know, I can kind of relate with Jonathan Majors here because that's how all the ladies act towards me. How Miss Minutes was acting towards He Who Remains, so you know.
Yeah, you'd both be fucking perverts. You'd be perfect for each other.
I thought he was going to say we both beat women then.
Oh dear.
Yeah, off the rails. Anyway, just a quick thing on the Jonathan Majors thing. Apparently his accuser has been arrested for something else completely unrelated, an assault charge, but the DA is not pressing charges. Double fucking standards. Oh well. When Loki and Mobius are looking at the statues, you know, of the Norse gods, I thought that were great because they play it off as a joke at first. He's like, nobody even knows who Balder is and stuff like that. Thor's not that tall. And then when Mobius walks away, Loki just takes a second just to take it in and be like, shit, I miss my brother. Another thing, a lot of complaints from season 1 was, why is Loki fighting with humans? Can't he just, you know, tech them so easily? And they've really just started showing his powers in this. A bit more of like, when that guy squares up to him in bar, and he just makes him go to the cage. Them guys in the alley, he just blows them away. So, I feel like they're fixing some things from the first season.
I mean, there's still that fucking god-awful action scene in the second episode.
Not a very strong action scene, but then again,
good.
I was speaking to someone in the comments about this on our episode 2 review, and it's, for me, action is the thing right at the bottom of the list when it comes to a Loki show.
Yeah, I know, but then it's like, I feel like the show could have just actually done the full Loki fart thing and wiped them all out straight away, instead of having them trying to fight them. It could have been skipped.
Well, no, to be fair, they were fucking them up. You know,
they were, they were, but they were taking too long, and they were.
That's why they did the fart thing.
But they could have done that from the get-go.
Or maybe she didn't want to hold his hand. Maybe she was still hurt. Yeah.
I mean, the Loki fart looks stupid by itself, but it will still.
Love a good Loki fart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking. I'm surprised there's no edit for that.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised I'd seen an edit for that.
But no, we're halfway through the season now. Do you think this is going to end up being better than season 1? At the halfway point?
I think it'll be just a little bit better than season 1. Not by much. I'm not going to say it's on par with it, but it's definitely going to be better, but not by a load.
Yeah. I still think we'd have an episode that's as great as the first episode. Yeah. But I think we'll get there. But, yeah, anyway, last thing to round it off, Kyle. It was spoiled earlier. Gen V has been renewed for a second season. This is great news for me, not for Kyle. One thing I do want to say is, I think last week's episode of Gen V might have been the best of the season so far. It was a WandaVision, you know, mental torture thing. It was fucking great. It was probably the best episode of the season, so Kyle hasn't seen it. But Kyle does know, because I showed him it, because he was not watching it, so he didn't mind me showing it. That Soldier Boy scene, short but sweet. Oh my fucking god, that was hilarious. Jensen Ackles can just jump back into that role anytime he wants. And he were playing Kate's perception of Soldier Boy. So he was playing a different version of the character, but it was still fucking funny. It's like, I fart the Star-Spangled Banner. He's like, Andre calls him a Russian agent. He goes, I had a fucking commie. It's, yeah. Knock, knock. Who's there? Go fuck your face.
It's very Soldier Boy.
Yeah. I taught her how to jerk off, you know.
So I'm starting to feel like that's just actually Soldier Boy, not
Yeah.
his perception of him. He's literally Soldier Boy.
Riddle that skittle.
Fuck
Find the man in the canoe. But yeah.
Oh, Callum as well. Turns out Jensen Ackles was in a bar in Liverpool. I don't know which one. I quickly Google searched it and it didn't come up with anything. But unfortunately, he was around in a bar and we didn't see him.
Which one?
The Carvery or something. I think it's like its own.
Why didn't you take me there then, Kyle?
Because I literally just found out this morning.
Why didn't you take me there?
I'm sorry. It's actually
I had my Soldier Boy t-shirt underneath. Ready.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're a fucking bad friend.
There he is. Somewhere Liverpool. Carvery, Liverpool.
You're a bad friend. You know that, don't you?
I mean, so we got that picture of him.
What, through a curtain? You see a little bit of his face?
A tiny bit.
I could feel his energy through the wall. I was like,
You motherfucker.
So, yeah. Gen V, though, renewed for a second season. Are you thinking you might start watching this?
No.
Fair enough. Like, some interesting shit's happening. It's actually going to be pretty integral to fucking boys. Like, I'm not just saying that to get you to watch it. Like, stuff's going on in this which is really, really going to affect the boys. Oh, it's fucking great.
I like the characters in the I like the characters in the show. Don't get me wrong. They're okay. Don't love them. There's some
They get
characters
better as it goes on.
Yeah, but it's not.
I'm going to say this to you, Kyle. Puppet sex. Puppet sex.
I just think the humor is fucking stupid as well. It's not like stupid funny, like haha, like as it is in the actual boy show. It's just, I just found it. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
I would not be surprised if I got to the end of this and said, this show is nearly as good as The Boys. There's only been one episode that I just haven't been crazy about. And that was episode 5.
I just don't think it's that good. I don't get the hype around it. I really don't.
It's so good.
I gave it the 3 episodes. You know what I mean? I don't normally give things 3 episodes. I didn't. I was like, I'll give it the 3rd. I got to the 2nd. I was like, I don't think I like this, but fuck it. I'll do what Callum does. Give shit 3 episodes. I don't normally do this. It's related to the boys. Maybe this 3rd one will turn me around. It just didn't. In fact, I got about. I think I had about 10, 15 minutes left of the episode. I was ready to just turn the fucking thing off.
Yeah. No, but honestly, mate, I know you're not gonna, but I really think you should jump back on this.
No.
It is fantastic.
I will, at the very most, go on YouTube and find someone explaining what happens in The Boys before the next. But
No,
what happens in this?
You know, all your stuff that you were saying is dumb. Has been explained. There's valid reasons to why it's happening and where it is happening. So he was like, "Why have they got that in this? Why have they got that thing in the school?" There's a good fucking reason why they do.
I know, but if it's like, for me, it's not really intrigued me enough to be like, why? I said, why is it there? Because it was like stupid. I didn't say why. What was the reason for it being there, kind of thing.
That's like asking why.
No, but I'm saying I'm not interested in why. It's just kind of there's nothing interesting or intriguing about it. It just seems like a very stupid thing. And I know you say it's got a good reason for being there, but it's like I couldn't really care.
Honestly,
it just seems dumb.
I'm trying to think right now off the top of my head. This is the 2nd best show at year, and it's not even finished yet. Just behind Last of Us. Honestly,
Well,
it's
you're
so
wrong.
good. It is so good. And Marie, who I didn't like in the first 3 episodes, she's only got better and better. I'm actually at a point now where I love all the characters, but Sam and Emma are definitely my favourite. Which
I'm just looking forward to Invincible season 2.
Oh, that's next Friday.
Yep.
When Dune should have come out? Next Friday.
So I'm looking forward to that. Obviously I know it's not connected, but it's just like I feel like I'm missing out. I don't get to watch something week to week. So I'm looking forward to Invincible.
You could not be missing out though.
No, I feel like I'm missing out on watching something I enjoy. When it comes to this, it's like I'm not going to watch it just for the sake of watching it because I'm not going to enjoy it.
I think you would though. That's the thing. I really think you would.
I gave it 3 episodes. I'm sorry.
Well, give it 4.
Give it another. No, you wouldn't even give shit 3 episodes.
Give it 4. Give it 5.
How many episodes did you give Halo? Not that it's a great show or anything.
How many episodes did I give Halo? I watched a lot of episodes of Halo with you.
Did we?
Yeah.
I thought it was like
we nearly watched like the whole season. We watched like 5 episodes at mine. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
So give it 5.
No. Because I even give up on it.
So, yeah. No, honestly, Gen V, one of the best shows of this year, without a doubt.
In your opinion?
In my opinion, which is the almighty opinion, because for those people who don't know, I am God.
When you say almighty, you mean in how your godly powers, you're able to turn a fucking couch 90 degrees.
Yep. I flipped the couch.
With your eyes closed?
I am the man who flipped the couch.
I feel like there's a like a Walter White scene there. It's like, I don't fall off the couch, Skylar.
The couch falls off me.
I am not the danger. The couch is the danger.
So yeah, got some very flattering pictures of that. I'll either put them in the video or I'll post them separately of me and Kyle cuddling.
He did pick me up a couple of times.
Yeah, I forced myself on him.
Shut the fuck up. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 review tomorrow.
Loki review tomorrow.
As well.
Gen V review tomorrow. Kyle's going to catch up on all episodes and he's going to watch episode 7 with me.
No, I'm not.
Yep, he is.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am going to be not doing that.
He is going to be masturbating.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, what if I come down and do it for you?
I won't be home. I'll fucking leave.
Alright, you got to ruin everything, aren't you? But yeah, no, I think that'll do us for today, Kyle. Thanks for watching, I guess. We're just getting back into things. We've had a week off. If you've watched to this point, why? you know? Why?
Because we're fucking amazing and we have the best content, talkative shit on YouTube.
Yep.
We don't podcast, we just do the show. We do a show.
Yep. We do the show, yo. I've got a feeling my audio is going to be all over the place because I feel like I've been going past my mic a lot. Like getting... Why have I just fucking picked this up?
It's gonna fucking explode.
Yeah. It's to be fair, it says Predator Ultra Gas. That's for airsoft guns, not for all like, fucked up.
Nah, mate, it's to you fucking breathe that shit in to put down your predator pervert hormones.
Yeah, we're gonna get skeeter gened.
Oh Christ.
Yeah, no, I will not get skeeter gened. But yeah.
That's what everyone says.
Well, yeah, because they're actual perverts.
I'm waiting, right, till an episode comes by and someone knocks on your nan's knocking on the door. Callum, someone's here to see you. Skeeter Jean just walks in and sits behind the bed there. And you're like filming mid-show. Like, why did you do it?
Well, let's clarify something here. If anyone's gonna get fucking Skeeter Jeaned, it's you.
You're gonna get Skater Jade, mate. You've got toys in the back of your bedroom, mate.
You've got fucking toys in your bedroom. And so does your mum. All right, that's good. Yeah, let's just end this right now. Yep. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Leave a comment.
End the fucking show.
Let us know what you thought of this horrendous episode.
Go away.
Kyle, sing us out with a song, please.
Fuck off.
All
Just
right.
end the show.
All right, no song, please. No.
5 Freddy told me everybody's fly. DJ Spinner said, my yes, Flash is cool. Flash us right. Ain't no doing. You don't stop. Too sharp. Go out
to the parking lot. And you get in your car and you drive real far and you go out at night and you see a light. And right, we're done.